What led to the decline of Rococo art? Have you ever wondered why Rococo art, known for its lightness and playful ornamentation, faded from popularity? This style emerged in France during the early 18th century. It was a response to the strict formality of Baroque and Classical styles. Rococo quickly spread across Europe, adapting to local tastes. It became especially popular in Germany, Italy, and Great Britain. However, by the mid-18th century, Rococo art began to lose its charm. Critics started to question its value. They viewed Rococo as trivial and overly decorative. Many believed it focused more on decoration than on meaningful content. This criticism mirrored the social changes of the time, as people began to value reason, simplicity, and moral seriousness. As the 18th century progressed, new artistic movements began to emerge. Neoclassicism gained traction, drawing inspiration from the art and ideals of ancient Greece and Rome. This new style offered a more disciplined and austere approach to art. It stood in stark contrast to the playful curves and elaborate decorations of Rococo. The rise of neoclassicism was also tied to significant political and social events, including the French Revolution. This revolution rejected the excesses associated with Rococo, further pushing the style out of favor. The decline of Rococo was not the same across Europe. In some regions, like Bavaria and Venice, Rococo elements lingered longer. These regions blended Rococo with local traditions, keeping aspects of the style alive. However, by the end of the 18th century, Rococo had largely fallen out of favor. It was replaced by the more sober and rational approaches of neoclassicism. Looking at art around the world, the decline of Rococo shows how artistic styles reflected changing social values and political events. The rise and fall of Rococo also highlight the interconnectedness of European art traditions. Ideas and styles traveled across borders, adapting to local contexts before giving way to new influences. Understanding this shift is useful for recognizing how art mirrors its time. It also shows how regional variations can shape the development of a style. For those interested in European art history, tracing the transition from Rococo to neoclassicism illustrates how art evolves in response to cultural changes. This knowledge helps us appreciate the diversity and dynamism of art traditions across different regions.